Namaskar everyone. Welcome to our meditation for healing and well-being. A joy always to see you and to welcome those of you joining us via the internet. And just to remind you that the essence of being is divine, imperishable, infinite. So in these sessions, we don't define ourselves by the physical body. But more as the immortal body, that body inside of energy, subtle energy, that lives within the physical body and drives the function of the body. So as you sit here in this session, that's where I want you to center. Now that immortal being that you were, that immortal soul that you are, has a consciousness that is far more than the limited body consciousness you have, or the consciousness of the soul that is living in this body. So do not restrict yourself by thinking that you are just the body. Because you're not, you're so much more than the body. And if you can stretch your imagination, before the body existed, you existed. Shall I repeat that? Before this body was born, you existed. And even when this body drops off, because you don't die, when this body drops off, you will continue to exist. So does that impact you at all, that you lived before the advent of the body, or birth of the body, and then you became conscious inside of the body? Brain was so small, heart so small, and brain had to grow and heart along with it. That your soul can begin to use the mind with the brain effectively. So do not define yourself by the limitations of the human body. So though I say this to you, it only becomes a reality when your consciousness can deepen, when you can shift the consciousness and witness the body from another place. Now the beauty of us being together is that the immortal body inside of this one, the subtle body inside of this one, can connect with other bodies. It can share common space of subtle energy. Our minds exist in each other. I can think a thought now and you can pick it up, or even before I speak, you can pick up my thought. That's because our minds are in a common space. And our emotions as well share common space. So when you center deeper into your being beyond the body, and not limited by the body and its senses, you can begin to experience this, but you have to hold it as a possibility, as a reality. If you don't hold it as a reality or a possibility, how are you going to get there? So each time you come, I reinforce that you are divine, not human, not deficient. Now I'm going to guide you in that space because I can experience your field. So I'm going to guide you in that space. If you follow me as I guide you, you can go into that inner space with me. But first we need to detach from the world that we have been involved in all day. We had so much sensory overload with the life around us that we continue to have all these thoughts of life around you. But you can detach from them in this moment. You can let them go. Because they're only your creation, they're not you. So join me as we take this sacred journey inside that can lead us to the healing power that lies within us. The God within us has infinite power to heal. Let's touch that center of God being. Let's close the eyes, take an inner look. Observe the inner space, the thought space. Letting go of thoughts. Keeping a mind that is free, peaceful, intuitive, open to inner guidance, expansive. That mental field, that field of mental power is extremely powerful. So you're centered now in observing the mental field. Now let that field of the mind be full of peace. And openness. And let it be expansive. Now begin to observe the breathing. The body is a breathing creature. It needs air, oxygen. So it's a breathing creature. Your soul doesn't need the oxygen. The body does. So observe your physical body. It has a heartbeat. Nerve cells are firing. It's a breathing creature. And bring the body into complete relaxation as much as you can by breathing out slowly, consciously, and completely. Pausing for a moment. And breathing in slowly, consciously, and completely. Pausing again. When you breathe out and you pause, wait for the body to urge you to breathe. No haste. And when you fill the lungs, wait for the urge to breathe out. Now what rhythmic breathing does, it helps the mind to become peaceful. Now when you're breathing out and breathing in, you have 3 lobes, main lobes, on either side of the body, left and right. So open up the belly to breathe. That's lowering the diaphragm. Open up the chest to breathe. That's opening up the rib cage. Intercostal muscles. Lift the shoulders to breathe in fully. Now as you do this, hold the entire body in the field of your mental awareness, the peaceful awareness. And hold the intention of total well-being. There's that beautiful feeling of total well-being. Breathing can take you into deep relaxation. Now, don't allow yourself to nod. Keep the head firm up. Narissa, don't allow yourself to nod. Now you are in the healing space. Your mind has incredible power to energize every cell if you hold this awareness of your entire body in the mental space. And if during the breathing you can feel an energy current as you breathe in and breathe out, then that makes the breathing even more powerful and energizing you. Do you notice the effect of rhythmic breathing, slow, conscious rhythmic breathing? Senses become passive. Brain becomes energized. Now a powerful dimension to this healing is opening up the emotional center, the heart center, to loving being. Just hold your entire body in a field of loving being. It's extremely powerful in healing. Now, if you want to get close to the body cells, you want to impact them, then open up the belly to breathe with the love of your heart and the peacefulness of the mind. And continue to visualize well-being. Doesn't matter what part of the body is affected. You hold those body cells of that area in the resonance of your visualized image of well-being. For some of you, a mantra might make you feel God-connected and in present moment awareness. Use the mantra if it helps you. Some of you might get more impact from breathing into the chest area, opening up to more love, emotional healing. Some of you might get much more power opening up the belly and visualizing vitality, strength. Use what works for you. Our Reiki practitioners can become active. And now I'll join you in the silence. Stay with me. Stay connected in the shared space of being. slowly extend your consciousness to the space around you. Become aware of the space around you. And breathe in slowly and deeply into the physical body awareness once more. That you can feel your feet on the ground. You can feel the heaviness of the body. The lightness of your soul being. And you can feel present to this space. The body is connected to the elements of nature, so expand your awareness to the elements around you. Earth, water, fire, light, air and space. And hold the awareness of extending that healing energy from your soul being, heart-mind awareness, into the space, towards all of life. May we humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. May all beings thrive. May all life in the plant world thrive. May all creatures thrive. May our ecosystem be healthy. And may we live in harmony with our natural world. Hold this awareness, this healing intention within your being. And think of suffering fellow human beings across the world. May all those who are suffering be lifted in the light. May they be comforted by the grace of the divine. May they be awakened to the healing power of spirit. And open your hearts in gratitude. To all the forces of life that nourish us. Open your heart in gratitude to every dimension of existence. And chant with me the beautiful Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, the deathless mantra, for the prevention of disease and for immortal consciousness. Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamehe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamehe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Amritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Now you see the power you have within you in the soul space to lift your body state of well-being. You have the power, the mind power, the emotional power, the gut power. You can transform the condition of your well-being. So the goal would be to not allow the body to shut down, because the body has an amazing system to stay strong and vital and alive. An amazing system to be resilient, resourceful. All we need to do from the soul level is to help it to thrive. And to believe that the God power is within you, to think positively, to nourish the body through your love, and to do everything that you can in terms of lifestyle to maintain a healthy body. Good sleep, good nutrition, hydration, exercise, good relationships. Do everything that you possibly can to not create or to compromise the well-being of the body. Every aggression, every aggressive intention you have undermines your well-being. Every negative thought, victim consciousness, your cells begin to receive or tap into your consciousness. So you need to think positively, think wellness, and use powerful mantras and affirmation to reinforce that. God is within you. God is with you in every moment. And God's power is there for you to tap into. And just to remind you that you don't die, that you are not sick when the body is sick, that you are a soul, immortal, free, if only you can be awakened to that. If only you can become conscious of that. And that's what we pray for in the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Mahamritat. It says, don't withhold from me, infinite one, immortal consciousness. Means grant me immortal consciousness. The mantra says that we honor you, O infinite seeing one, three eyes. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. It says your fragrance, your prana, your energy nourishes us and helps us to thrive. Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. And it says, take away all these unhealthy attachments and take away disease from me in the same way that the ripened gourd, the cucumber, will fall away from the vine. Let everything fall away from me. And it says even mortal consciousness, take it away from me. Mrityu. Urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityur mokshya. Mokshya is to free me. And it says, Ma mritad. Grant me immortal consciousness. So when you're saying that, do you have faith that that can happen? Do you have faith that your consciousness could be shifted? Do you feel the God power within you? It's important to be able to feel the resonance or the presence of God within you. How many of you do that? You say you have faith in God. Well, test it. Walk the talk. Show that you have faith. When the Master Jesus was asked, Master, or told, Master, you healed me. He said, no. Your faith healed you. Your faith. He says, if you have a little faith as a mustard seed, you will tell the mountain to move and it will move. Your faith is a healing power. To believe in the power of your mind, believe in the power of visualization, believe in the power of positive intention, and believe that God is within you. And when you become a little more aware, the divine is you. Only the divine exists inside of us. We, the ego, thinks, I exist. But who are you? The Hindu wisdom says, Shivoham, you are the divine. Anandoham, you are the blissful one. Don't think you are the physical body, you're not. This is a creature, this is a mortal creature that you came into at birth and that you will rise from when it can no longer hold you. It's a breathing creature. Believe in what you are. So this is our healing meditation for today. Always a joy to have your company. Our facilities, for those of you who are here, our facilities remain open: cafe, health shop, and gift shop. So please feel free to enjoy the facilities. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a blissful day, whichever time zone that you're in. Namaskar.